Sziasztok, Blackmanon vagyok, és ez itt a Vampyr második része. Az előző részben belekezdtem ebbe a... hát... nem nevezném klasszikusnak, mert azért nem olyan régi játék. Szóval játékba, ahol... hát nem sok mindent derítettünk ki igazából a sztoriból. Csak annyi, hogy vagy vámpír, bujdokál London utcáin, de az is látom, hogy szerintem a játék végére jönk rá, hogy ki a fene volt az. Úgyhogy most eljöttünk ide a kórházba. Most te nekem beszélsz? Mi történik itt? Idd meg mindet.
Ezt meg kell inni. Az egészet meg kell inni.
Oké. Akkor most ezt ki kell végeznem?
Oh, come on, you bastard! I won't bite.
Sir, please. You've lost too much blood. Calm yourself.
You think I didn't notice? Stop your staring and get me to an hospital, you arse!
Hát amilyen kedves vagy, orvosi vizsgálat-e? Nyom meg a részletekért. Egészséges. Orvosi vizsgálat-e? Annyi, már az E betű, de nem történik semmi. Clay Cox. Lenne egy kicsit udvariasabb.
Insulting a good Samaritan. Not exactly the way to get rescued.
All right, sorry. I am in pain here.
Itt meg kianyomtam.
Guts are spilling out onto the street and you're yabbering on.
Yes. That's a very nasty wound you've got there. Take my word, I am a doctor. Dr. Jonathan Reed.
Name's Clay Cox. I'd appreciate you helping me to a better place, Doc.
Follow me, Mr. Cox. Let me assist you to that better place.
Mr. Faszos. Faszos tégla.
That's not funny, you sick fuck.
A vérmérésem megmutatja, hogy mennyi tapasztalatot fog szerezni egy egyes polgároktól. Oké. Hogy megint az áldozatod vérét, először hipnotizálnod kell, hogy elveszed. A hipnotizálás is szentennek egyenlően. Már hipnotizálni kell? Ó, akkor hipnotizálom.
Bring this fading light into the shadows. Dance with him the dance of life and death.
Kövesd az árnyakot. Hát ez érdekes hipnotizálás fogtam, hogy megfogtam a kezemmel, és akkor így... mit egy kézretétel. Nem gyógyítok, hanem hipnotizálok. Azt hittem, hogy a hipnotizás olyan lesz, hogy így benéz a személyembe, hogy nézd be a szemembe, most elvarázsoltalak, és most jössz velem, hogy leszíjalak. Na, csak most mi ez a kántás? Én csak annyit érek, hogy... vagy annyit hallok, hogy doktor, doktor, doktor. Átölel. Most miért akarom beszélni? Most, tehát... szerintem ez még a tutoriálhoz tartozik. Hogy így is úgy is meg kell ölnöm ezt a faszt. Mert... odorjátlan volt. Vagy nem tudom, hogy... Ez perc, hogy elenged őt. Krékax férjének kiszól, senkivel fel fog jeleníteni a tapasztalt pontjaidat. Hát, akkor én elengedem, szerintem.
No more. Not tonight. Not like this. I will not take another life.
Jó van. De most akkor ennyi, hogy így...
Did I black out?
Akkor sem is kell kórházba menni, vagy hogy van? Hát, hogy ez hülyeség volt. Hát, hogy már most le kellett volna szívnom, mert én ugye...
It is wise for the huntsman to sometimes let his prey go, but no famished hunter can run for long.
Üzletvaddá válik. Nem, én amúgy azt érzem tényleg, hogy a lehető legrosszabb endingje, tehát lehet, hogy már itt most ki kellett volna végezni. Csak azért nem akartam kivégezni, mert ugye van ez a polgármenü, és ki kell derítenem, hogy hát ilyen titkokat, hogy kivel kapcsolatban, meg minden, tehát én nem akarom egyből kivégezni, jobb szeretném megtudni, hogy mégis még lehet tudni róla. Meg amúgy, hogyha minél többet tudunk róla, úgy több XP is jár érte. Na de mindegy, akkor Claycax elszállt magadnak. Majd szerintem azért is ilyen külön nacsi, hogyha megölöm. Shillingek. Akkor most az a csávót meg fog halni, vagy mi? És akkor itt a kórház már. Na, nézzünk csak az ismeretlen. Basszálkásnak veled mondjuk.
Good evening, nurse. I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed, the new surgeon here at the Pembroke.
Dr. Swansea has already told us about you, sir. I'm Nurse Gwyneth Brannigan.
Gwyneth Brannigan.
Welcome to the Pembroke Hospital.
Did he really? It's a good thing I wasn't hoping to keep a low profile.
All members of staff have already read about your new blood transfusion technique. Dr. Swansea made sure of that.
I see. Well, I'm a little surprised, but I suppose I'll just have to deal with this unexpected notoriety.
You must know, blood transfusions are Dr. Swansea's primary subject of research. He is convinced it is the future.
Ó, már lehet hipnotizálni. Orvosi vizsgálat. Egészséges. Nem, hát nem fogok én ma hipnotizálni. Nem is ismerem.
How are things here?
Not good, to say the least. We're struggling against an invisible enemy.
And his name is John C.
More lethal than any bullet from a gun. It's hard, Doctor.
Láthatatlan ellenség. Egészséges.
An invisible enemy. Quite a poetic term for a disease, especially from a nurse.
Sorry, Doctor. These last few weeks have been exhausting. We could all do with a good night's sleep.
Hát, meghiszem azt.
Do you think this hospital can survive the epidemic?
We are all volunteers here, and we're trying to hold fast, but how do we beat an invisible killer? Some nurses have already resigned.
Sok nővér akkor gyáva. Mondjuk, meg is érthető, hogyha egy láthatatlan gyilkos itt.
I'm not familiar with all the staff yet. Perhaps you could help me.
Brilliant professionals, most of them. Dr. Swansea has a gift for recruiting talent.
Most of them. Is there a problem I should know about, nurse?
It would be inappropriate for me to speak ill of a colleague.
Beszéljen!
Is there anyone that stands out?
Well, I have never met someone as dedicated as Dr. Tippett. He should be a standard for us all here. If only he were younger.
Why should his age be a problem?
I guess it's fair to say he's always pushing himself to the limits.
Push it to the limit.
Get some rest.
Dr. Corcoran Tippett. Hát már idős, de
Nurse Brannigan, if you do know something, please tell me. Anything you say will be held in confidence.
No. I may disagree with some conduct, but in the end, everybody is doing their best.
All right then, keep your secrets.
Úgy látszik, ennyit tudod mondani. Személyes kérdések, nyom szükséges. Na igen, és akkor ennyit tudod mondani, mert többihez nyomoznom kell.
Good evening, sir.
So it is true. The famous Dr. Reed has joined us. I can't think of any better news during these terrible times.
Do we know each other?
Actually, yes. We met once before.
I've never met this man in my life.
At the Rockefeller University in New York.
Dr. Tippett, yes, I remember.
Ez a Tippett.
I was assisting Professor Carell in his research about coronary bypasses. He had nothing but praise for you.
He was also very confident about your future. And look at you now. Eminent surgeon and blood transfusion specialist.
Milyen érdekes pont, hogy egy vámpírom vérátömlesztés specialistája.
Ironic.
Nyom szükséges. Kimerült. Ja, ezt meg ugye olyan tudom, hogy pont az előbb beszélt a nővéről. Erről.
What is the Pembroke Hospital situation? And please, speak freely.
This hospital is not exactly the best of London. I'm sure you are used to working in a better environment.
És akkor... Az emberek fontosabbak. Hát... Nem most tudom, hogy... Inkább mondjuk ezt választom.
It's more than enough. In any case, the personnel of a hospital are much more important to me than the building.
Don't be misled by appearances, Dr. Reed. This hospital does not lack talented people. It just lacks hope.
What can you tell me about the staff in the hospital?
Some are really good, and others are not so good. But during this troubled period, there is no time for slander. I prefer to focus on the positive character traits.
Any opinion about the management?
I don't always agree with Dr. Swansea's reserve, but I must admit he does all he can to keep this facility running during this crisis.
Ah yes, the burden of command. I was fed up with this concept while serving as a medical officer.
Don't get me wrong. Swansea's a good administrator. I just wish he would get out of his office down again.
Hát szerintem túl sokat dolgozik. Hát mondja a munkamániás.
Tell me more about cherished people then.
Nurse Brannigan is a pearl. She is the most helpful and dedicated nurse I've ever worked with. A clever and cheerful woman.
You really seem to admire her skills.
I'll go even further. If she was a man, she would be a damn fine practitioner.
Hát, Brannigan nővért szeretjük.
You're exhausting yourself, Corcoran. Maybe you should think about preserving your strength.
No, we must keep on healing all those poor souls. We are the last rampart before chaos. Once more unto the breach.
Fejletlen hozzáállásra. Inkább ezt... De ahogy tényleg túlharcolja magát. Nagy szerintem nem kéne bizonyítani semmit. Mondjuk mindhárom válasz jó. Legyen ez.
You've nothing to prove, Dr. Tippett, to anybody. And we all praise your experience. Please, have some rest.
I am perfectly fine, and I am not too old for this job.
Hát, ha te mondod. Akkor játszik ennyi.
Goodbye, Dr. Tippett.
Végre átférne tényleg, ne hagyd szútól magad, mert azzal csak ártasz magadnak is, Tippett. Csak kivel tudok még itt beszélni. Üvegfiola +4.
Doctor, where have you been? I've little time to play hide and seek with new staff members, no
Bujócskázni.
matter how
Nem
illustrious
bujócskázok,
they
itt csak
may be.
beszélgetek.
I found a wounded man by the docks. He answers to the name of Clay Cox. He requires urgent medical attention.
Already making the rounds? That's the Pembroke spirit. I'll ask our porter, Milton, to bring him back immediately.
Thank you, nurse. What can I do for you?
Dr. Swansea insisted we provide you a quiet office. You'll find it on the second floor with your name on the door.
Thank you. Nurse Crane, isn't it?
Yes, Dorothy Crane. Welcome to Pembroke Hospital, Dr. Reed. Your office has been prepared.
Jó.
I would like to ask a few questions first. And Mr. Hampton, the patient we brought in, how does he fare?
I gave him a sedative to help him sleep. Poor thing was in quite a state of shock.
If you could point me in the direction of my room again, nurse.
Second floor of the hospital, left after the stairs. It's the last vacant office at the end of the corridor.
Hát majd oda megyek.
What kind of man is Dr. Swansea?
Well, you accepted the job from him. I thought you would have known about your employer.
Hát épp hogy csak találkoztam vele amúgy, de mindegy.
Apologies, I've only just met him the once. This is sudden. I've only just returned to England.
Dr. Swansea is a brilliant surgeon and the most compassionate physician.
It's right to assume Dr. Swansea knows far more about me than I do about him.
You'll get to know him soon enough, and better than me. The administrator has better things to do than mix with us.
Csak itt tudtam kérdezni tőle. Itt, ahogy így eljöttem, itt ezen a részen találtam egy kést. Egy nagyon szép kést, mert bele van vésve Clay Cox neve. Úgyhogy indíthatok ilyen nyomozást ellene. És nem hiszem, hogy lenne több Clay így a játékban. Majd kiderül. Bejöttem ide a kórházba, és akkor itt hát ilyen betegek vannak, de találtam egy fotót a pénztárcában. Ez volt a neve. Hát ez újabb nyomozást kell kitennem, hogy ez ki. Azt hittem, hogy itt csak beszélgetni kell, hogy ilyen NPC-kkel, de nem, itt vannak ilyen megszálltak is. Kis üveg. Na, akkor kezdjük veled.
Good evening, miss. I'm Dr. Reed, the new surgeon at the Pembroke Hospital. And who are you?
Your name has no meaning to me, mortal. You're nothing but dust blown by the winds of eternity.
I beg your pardon?
What are you begging for, mortal? My clemency?
Hollandó.
Well, tonight maybe I'm inclined to mercy. You'll never forget the night you met Thelma Howcroft.
You keep calling me mortal. Why is that? And if I'm mortal, what are you?
Well, Dr. Reed, if you must know, I'm a vampire.
You serious?
Persze. Hát...
And why do you believe you're a vampire?
I don't need to believe anything. It is what I am.
Szopjál, gecimet!
Szépen beszélt, mindenki téged fog nézni a tévébe.
Tudod, hogy leszopol engemet, gecifejű!
It is what I feel within this hollow shell of flesh.
És hogy ilyen? Hogy érzem magad?
De mit érzel?
Jót érzem.
Jót érzel?
Igen. Describe to me how you feel. What is it like to be a vampire?
I can Hear my body crumble from the inside as my flesh cracks and fades. I sense the last pulse of postulant blood within my drying veins. I need new blood.
Cotard syndrome.
I see. Have you ever heard of Cotard syndrome, Miss Howard?
Never.
It's a mental illness discovered by a French neurologist named Jules Cotard. The affected patients are delusional. They believe that they are putrefying, that they are dead, a ghost or a ghoul, or in your case, a vampire.
Delusional, you say? Oh, sad and petty mortal. You can't even begin to understand the concept of immortality. And you think it is I who am delusional.
Hát, persze.
I'm assuming you must be a patient here. Am I right, Miss Howard?
It's only a cover. To hide from my enemies. I can leave whenever I want. As a woman, a spirit, fog, or bat.
Akkor miért nem mész el?
Who are these enemies you mentioned? Can you describe them?
I cannot say for sure. But I sense their eyes on me from nearby. I feel them watching me every time I visit the garden near the morgue.
The staff here are not your enemy. They're here to help you, to care for you.
I'm not speaking of the doctors in white. I'm speaking of the men and women who hunt me. For I am a vampire.
I see. Don't worry. These people will not find you here. I'll personally make sure they leave you alone.
Thank you, mortal. But do not interfere with them, for you are no match for those that hunt me.
Te mondod, nőszemély.
Who are you really, Miss Howcroft? I mean, apart from being a vampire.
Is that not enough for you, puny mortal? What do you require? Proof of my powers?
I'm curious to know who you were before becoming a vampire.
No, it was such a long time ago, I don't remember. Centuries of unholy life can have strange effects on one's minds, you see?
Ő kell össze magára, hogy vámpír. De most tudom, hogy mit szólám úgy hozzá, hogyha elmondanám, hogy én tényleg vámpír vagyok, de...
I'll leave you, Mistress of the Dark, to your nocturnal activities.
Szegény bolond. Na jó, kivel beszéljünk itt még? Új relikvia. Ilyen relikviát találtam. A fokhajma és fából készült karó használatáról. Az ilyen, hát szerintem ez nem annyira fontos dolog. Konkrét a vámpírok gyengeségéről beszél ugye a fokhagymáról. Az ilyen hosszú szöveget inkább nem mosom fel. Te hogy vagy?
Good evening, sir. Can I help you?
Unless you're here to fix my face.
Ez ok? No. Látom.
You have an ugly face, which ain't as hot as my face, which is totally hot!
Of head surgeon here. War injuries, am I right?
You guessed right, Doctor. German shell took my pretty little mug right off. But they still call me Thomas Elwood.
Személy.
How is your stay with us, Mr. Elwood?
Oh, it's bliss. I just escaped death in the trenches to be surrounded again by the moans of the dying.
Can I ask you precisely why you're a patient here?
It's the pain, sir. The drugs don't work. It just hurts under the scars, if you get my drift.
Szegény szerencsétlen.
Can I do anything for your pain?
Nurses gave me a bunch of pills. No effect. Told you. It's like the flames are under my skin, burning away.
Who is treating you? Is someone in particular looking after your case?
Nobody since the old and tired doctor spoke to me. Started to think I was forgotten about. Wouldn't blame you.
You don't seem worried by that.
My face hurts so much more when I smile or cry. I've learned it's easier not to speak. but be assured I'm smiling inside.
Hát...
Where were you stationed, sir? Did you serve for long?
I really don't want to talk about all this shit.
No offense. I was pushing too much. I served in France myself. I just wanted to know what happened to you.
You were an officer, weren't you? Then I doubt we fought the same war, sir. No offense.
How close are you to Miss Hallcroft? Are you aware that she thinks she is a vampire?
To wait for her next nibble is the best reason to stay here. Every time she approaches my bed, she treats me like something tasty. A normal person.
Aren't you afraid? She may hurt you if the game goes too far.
She's quite harmless, I can assure you. Her head's broken inside is all. Her arm busted on the outside. But she's still beautiful. Living proof that there's hope for me.
Akkor úgy látszik ő meg... Hát... Mindjárt szerelmes lehet bele. Vámpirágiba.
So do you let her bite you? You know that's not sanitary.
And why not? She's only supping a few drops of my blood. And the pain, it's real for once.
She could decide to bite less willing patients.
Then it's another good reason for me to stay here, Doctor.
You do realize she's mentally disturbed. It's called the Cotard syndrome. She truly believes she's a vampire.
In her madness, she never refers to my scars. And frankly, if I could, I'd join her world. It seems much more fun than the real one.
Szegény.
Goodbye for now, Mr. Elwood.
Végül is ő külsőleg érzi a fájdalmakat, a bőrém, minden. Az meg hát tényleg egy bolond nő személy.
It's locked.
Zárva. Hát akkor jó.
Good evening, Mr. Hampton. How do you feel?
Dr. Reed, is it?
Jön meg ott megmentettük ott a...
My behavior.
What do you mean?
I was not myself in the factory. Fear and exhaustion made me say awful things to you, I'm afraid.
You remained perfectly nice and polite. A little delirious, perhaps. But who wouldn't be after enduring an abduction?
Thank you, Doctor. That's a relief. Now all I need to do is rest and return to my flock.
Nyájamhoz.
How did you end up in William Bishop's den?
I had received alarming news about his recent behavior. I went to his place and he refused to let me go.
Why did he abduct you?
William was an alcoholic. His addiction suddenly changed to blood. I don't know why. Just like a patient I met here. This Miss Hallcroft.
You dared to enter this awful place alone. You're a hero, Mr. Hampton. Or a fool.
I think
I'm just a man trying to help his friends, Dr. Reed. William Bishop was a conflicted soul, searching for light.
What is the general situation in the East End docks?
The situation has always been tough, with a lot of tensions between the gangs and the dockers' trade union. The wet boot boys are very nervous since they lost their leader.
Who leads the gang now?
Since Clay Cox went missing, it's his wife Edwina who runs the show, with the assistance of her minion, Booth Digby.
Booth Digby? Azok a nevek?
Has the gang been threatening you?
Ah, no. I've had this nickname for so long, you know, the sad saint of the East End. No one dares to bug a saint, not even criminals.
Do you know Tom Watts, the bartender from the Turtle? I met him before I found you in the canning factory.
Tom? Yes, of course. Always the helping hand, good old Tom. Without men like him, corruption and despair would have wiped out the East End long ago.
People are still in despair.
How could it be otherwise? The authorities have left us all to rot in this contagious nightmare. No drugs, no advice, nothing. It's a damn shame.
Who should I avoid in this part of town then? Any particularly evil figures?
Not really. Most men and women are just doing their best. And it's not my habit to speak ill of people I know, Doctor.
Jó.
Have you made friends since you arrived?
Not really. But I recognize Miss Harriet Jones. I knew her when she lived by the docks. That poor woman had such a miserable life.
You never came to see her here at Pembroke. Receiving visits when sick can be an important part of the healing process, you know. We're not just bodies.
You're preaching to the converted now, Doctor. To be truly honest, I thought she was dead. She left the docks many months ago.
What do you do for a living, Mr. Hampton? I can't help but notice the cross around your neck.
I manage a night asylum for the poor and homeless of the docks. And I try to guide the lost and hesitant on the right path to our Lord.
Are you a priest, Mr. Hampton? A deacon, maybe?
Not at all, Doctor. I'm just a man of faith willing to preach the good word.
Why didn't you use your cross against William Bishop? To repel him somehow?
That's a very strange question, Doctor. The cross is no magical token, if that's what you were trying to say. Not mine, anyway.
Meg lehet, hogy használt volna ellene.
How do you feel, Mr. Hampton? Medically speaking, I mean.
I feel exhausted. Beyond exhaustion, actually. William drank so much of my blood in his madness. I feel empty.
You're in good hands here. Dr. Swansea is well versed in blood transfusion, and I'm sure he'll take the best care of you.
Thank you, sir. I believe all I need is rest. And then I can go back to the people who need me.
Goodbye, Mr. Hampton. We'll talk again later.
Jó. Tudom, hogy rengeteg a beszéd, de amúgy ez ilyen játék, tehát nyomozni kell, meg kell tudni minden egyes NPC-nek az életét, hogy hogyan érez, mi a háttere, tehát ez nem mondanám, amúgy már kifejezetten Souls-like játéknak, inkább nyomozós, detektívesnek. Meg azt hiszem nem beszéltem.
Good evening, nurse.
Good evening, Doctor. I don't think we've been introduced yet. My name is Pippa Hawkins.
And I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed.
Big Papa! The drug dealer?
Dr. Swansea has recently offered me a position in this hospital.
Well, it's a euphemism that your help will be appreciated, Doctor.
Most pervez leszek, de akkor benne áll a neveibe, hogy akkor ne pipálna?
You're right, Scoob. We're dealing with one sick son of a bitch.
How would you describe the situation at the Pembroke Hospital?
It's serious. The flu is wreaking havoc amongst the staff and patients. We are running out of everything.
Nurse Hawkins, the Spanish flu won't last forever. Even the Black Plague didn't kill everyone.
I wish I could believe you. But what if this epidemic was worse? What if in the end, nobody was spared?
De aggódik. Nem lesz semmi, nyugi.
You must get a hold of yourself, nurse.
Sorry, I'm exhausted. No one has any idea when this epidemic will be over.
Hát egyszer majd csak véget ér. Covid is véget ért.
Well, long enough to see that the epidemic is winning. And no matter how qualified you are, don't tell me you'll change that.
Inkább ezt mondom.
I don't like your attitude, Nurse Hawkins. Pessimism can be as lethal as the epidemic in times like these.
Sorry, Doctor. I don't want to sound bitter, but I'm just too tired to give a pep talk like Nurse Brannigan.
Hát jó, megérthető.
How is the Pembroke staff coping with the epidemic?
Well, not well. Milton, the ambulance driver, is even more grumpy than usual, especially concerning doctors.
Why does Milton dislike doctors?
I don't know. Just ask him. But be warned. Milton is not the chatty type.
Why is Milton grumpy on a daily basis? Is it just an act?
Milton's not the kind of man who's bothered about a bad reputation, whether he deserved it or not.
Hát akkor beszélek az a Miltonnal is. Akkor beszélek veled mondjuk.
Good evening, madam. Can I help you?
It's my son who needs you, sir.
I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. How can I help your son?
I'm Beatrice Goswick, mother of Mortimer Goswick. Could you check on him, please, Dr. Reed? I've heard much of your talents as a physician.
Beatrice Goswick.
What can you tell me about yourself, Mrs. Goswick?
Not much to say. Just take care of my Mortimer and I'll cover all the expenses. That's all that matters.
Are you really that rich? Most of the patients here are of a more humble origin, if I may say so.
Yes, thanks to my husband. May he rest in peace. I can cover any needed medical expenses.
No, gazdag ég.
May I ask if you have an occupation, Mrs. Goswick?
I'm a teacher by profession. I teach young women who are more ambitious about their futures than their families.
Jó.
What do you think of your reception here? Any complaints?
I have had the uttermost reservations about this hospital since we arrived. But we had no other choice, considering the state of emergency.
Is there something in particular that's bothering you?
Some of the staff were not especially welcoming. I suspect they're not accustomed to dealing with patients of such social standing.
Tehát nem igazán szereti, hogy le van nézve, Mrs. Gazdag.
Tell me more about your arrival at the Pembroke Hospital. What gave you such a bad first impression?
The ambulance driver was quite rude, for a start. And that nurse, Miss Hawkins, seems to have quite a dubious attitude.
What do you mean?
She managed to secure a bed for my son despite the epidemic. It was a relief, but it wasn't cheap.
She charged you for a bed?
Yes, and I paid without question, considering the urgency of the situation.
Ez fura, azért ilyen nincs egy kórházba, hogy bejössz, és akkor fizetni kell egy ágyért.
I share your concern, Mrs. Goswick. Be sure that I'll talk to the people involved.
I don't expect compensation, Dr. Reed. But I'm aware such behavior would not be tolerated in other hospitals.
Személyes kérdések. Többihez nyom kell. Elbeszélgetek vele, hogy mi az azért, hogy komolyan egy pénzt kér egy ágyért.
Good evening. I'm Dr. Reed. Can I help at all?
No.
Really? Why are you here then?
I don't want to talk. My throat hurts too much.
I suppose that this pain
Torok
is the reason
fájdalma
you're
van.
here. Is someone taking care of you?
Yes. And no.
Could you at least tell me your name, sir?
Mortimer. Mortimer Goswick.
Milyen különleges neve van?
Tell me about yourself, Mr. Goswick.
I don't want to talk, Doctor.
Hát akkor nem.
How painful is your throat, Mr. Goswick?
So painful I'd rather not talk at all, Doctor.
Hát...
I'm sure you realize a doctor and his patient have to communicate, sir. Would it help if I gave you some paper and a pen?
Not really.
I see. Then maybe it's not just your throat that hurts, Mr. Goswick. Perhaps your sore throat is just the consequence of something more hurtful.
Yes, maybe. But I don't want to talk or even write about it now.
Akkor legalább legyen az, mit titkolózol? Alapból Dokinak el kell mondani mindent, hogy tudja, hogy miért is beteg.
Why did your mother have you hospitalized here? She seems convinced this is a bad hospital.
My mother just wants the best for me. She won't rest while I'm here. She'd go all the way to hell and back to help me.
Is your mother bothering you? As your doctor, I can ask her to leave you alone if you would prefer.
That's tempting, Doctor. But you have no idea what my mother is capable of. She would tie herself to my bed if you asked her to leave.
Pembroke Hospital may look unorthodox, but rest assured you're in good hands here.
It's not me you have to convince, Dr. Reed. It's my mother.
How painful is your throat, Mr. Goswick?
So painful I'd rather not talk at all, Doctor.
I'll let you get some rest then.
Don't waste your time with me.
Jó, hát... Jó édes kicsi fiát hagyjuk pihenni. Te hogy vagy?
I'm Dr. Reed. May I help you?
I don't know if a third opinion is needed. Your colleagues are already arguing about my condition.
I see. Would you mind telling me more about your situation?
I'm Harvey Fiddick. All I want is to get me bloody arm fixed properly.
Tell me about yourself, Mr. Fiddick.
I'm just a regular guy waiting to get his arm fixed, so I can return to work and to my family.
I was more curious about what you were doing before being hospitalized.
I'm a carpenter, and a good one too. But that means I need both arms to feed my family, Dr. Reed.
Hát egy jó arcnak mindig jó helye van.
Are you satisfied with your treatment here?
Well, it's clear that I've chosen a bad time to be injured. Forgive my bluntness, but you seem overwhelmed by cases of the flu.
I won't lie to you about it. I'm afraid we are.
Are you sure you don't want to operate yourself, Dr. Reed? I have the feeling you're very capable, and your colleagues seem to think so too.
In other circumstances, you would be right. But for now, I don't think I can take on the responsibility. My apologies. Tell me about the doctors who are arguing about your case.
Strickland and Aykroyd. They both want the best for me, but there's a lot of pride there. Doctors are no different from carpenters, it seems.
What do you mean?
I often had professional arguments with rivals on a building site. Difference is I disagreed about wooden nails, not flesh and bones.
Na hát
Goodbye
akkor...
for now, Mr. Fiddick. I'll see you later.
I will not let you down, my boy.
Igazából csak azt tudtuk meg róla, hogy ács. Befejezetlen levél. Drága gyermekeim, sajnálom, hogy eddig nem írtam nektek, de már azt a páratkozott szót is pakolni fájdalmas papírra vetnem, ne aggódjatok. Apu hazajön a kórházba, mint az orvosok meggyújtották a karját. Ja, azt akkor ő írta. Addig is valami szükségetek van, mondjatok el Mr. Chadwickhez az építkezés, és mondjátok már neki, hogy Harvey Fiddick gyerekei vagytok. Emlékeztek még Robert Chadwickre? Nagy bajszos ember, aki segített nekem tavaly megjavítani a bejárati ajtót. Menjetek el hozzá, és kértek tőle pár shillinget, biztosan segíteni fog nektek. Jelenleg sajnos nem tudok dolgozni, de majd kitalálunk valamit. Ha ismét otthon leszek, egyet se fejetek, ha apu karja ismét erős lesz, minden rendben lesz. Az orvosok végre meggyújtanak a karomat akkor. Hát csak rendben lesz a karja, remélem. Széjjel nézegettem, és van itt ez a lépcsősor. És ha ide jövünk innen a szekrény, hát az egyik le van zárva, de a másikból kiszedhetünk egy... a francba van. Itt egy ilyen hosszú levelet Pippa Hawkinsnak. Igazából így a betegségről beszél, hogy elterjedt, de hát ez egy újabb nyom. A nyomokat azért is akarom bemutatni, ugye, mert fontos. Úgy szerezhetünk több XP-t, meg adatot. Az előbb láttam ide bemenni egy csávót. Kivel beszélt? De szerintem fentről kell ezt majd megvizsgálnom.
Good evening. I'm Dr. Reed. Always a pleasure to meet a colleague, sir. Especially when he was supposedly dead.
A colleague? Are you a doctor too?
Not anymore, sir. I used to be Dr. Rakesh Chadana.
Rakesh Chadana.
I'm just Mr. Chadana, pawnbroker and humble guardian of this morgue.
What do you mean?
Milyen hangzatos neve van.
To be a doctor. Was your license revoked?
No, sir. It is just that I like to be precise. I run a little pawn shop while taking care of the dead. But I used to be a real doctor.
És lett tőle vásárolni is.
Are you afraid or uneasy being surrounded by so many corpses?
Why should I? These bodies are empty vessels. Flesh left to decay. Poof. No soul anymore. All gone.
Aztán nagy egyszer felkeljen, azt letépje a pofát.
An interesting point of view. And quite an exotic one, too. Most people fear, or at least have respect, for dead flesh.
Sir, as a medic during the war, I learned to face my death and the death of others. It's the pain we have to tame, not death itself.
How did you get this job?
After I left the army, I worked as an undertaker down by the docks. A dangerous place with many an unpleasant business there. Milton Hooks helped me get a job here.
Hát elég is hidegvérű.
Have we met before?
I don't think so, sir. Why?
When we first talked, you said you were glad to meet me since I was reported dead.
Funny story, sir. Your sister came here a few nights ago. You were missing, and she was looking for your body. She must be very relieved now.
Hát az a baj, hogy nőremet megöltem, de azt inkább nem mondom el.
Do you work here alone?
Yes, very easy work, sir. All I have to do is watch a few bodies. The situation was very different when the main morgue was still open.
Why do you have to watch these bodies?
Because these poor fellows have no names. We keep them in case someone comes looking for the missing. Sadly, very rarely happens.
Aha. Hát, előbb-utóbb csak azonosítanak mindenkit.
Why close the hospital's main morgue?
It was for sanitary reasons after the beginning of the epidemic. Cadavers had to be moved to the nearest mass grave.
A pawnbroker? I expect you get all types of people here.
Yes, sir. All kind of people. For I sell all kind of goods.
Who comes here to trade with you? It's very unhygienic, even unsafe. Diseases can spread. For the customers, for the hospital.
I'm very cautious, sir. I've been a doctor, remember? And all my clients are good people. In fact, I think I only know good people.
Jó tétlélek. Az esetleg egy hullaragló. Hogy így megöli az embereket, azt... Ó, meghalt betegségbe. Az közben kirabolja őket.
What kind of goods?
With the quarantine, it's not always easy to buy things. So I trade. I exchange. Some people sell, some others buy. I like to help.
Hát tudom, nekem nagyon gyanús ez a csávó.
Since you're not afraid of dying, do you believe in life after death, Rakesh?
No. I believe we must do all the good we can while alive. For our time is short, and the obstacles are endless.
Do you think you would enjoy immortality as a concept?
I don't think so. Don't mistake me. I love life, and I'd like to live a long life. But everything has to decay, sir. Even goodwill.
Mégis realisztikus, és igaza van.
So you're ready to die?
No, I'm not. I don't fear death, for I won't see it. What troubles me is the pain my death will inflict to those I know.
You're a wise man, Mr. Chidana.
No, Dr. Reed. I am a foolish man. But I like to think otherwise.
Hát eléggé fura ember ez a pali.
Do you really believe goodwill cannot last?
As I said, sir, everything decays. If I was to never die, goodness, I would be bored or worse. And I like to be helpful, sir.
Quite depressing, wouldn't you say?
Yes, but the good news is we'll all die before losing our humanity, sir.
Hát ő sose választaná az örök életet, az biztos, unatkoznék. Kicsit bolond ez a pali. Nekem nem tett. Nem szimpatikus.
Please show me what you have to sell.
Of course. It's just trinkets and curios, really. But I'm sure they can be useful.
Miket lehet venni tőle? Kodein. Gyers fájdalomcsípet. Meg ópium. Meg rejtélyes formula. Hát még gyűjtök erre pénzt, de szerintem ezeket érdemes megvenni rá.
Dr. Swansea informed us of your arrival, but I could not dare to believe we'd have such good fortune. Such an honor, sir.
Thank you. And you are?
I am Thoreau Strickland, Dr. Thoreau Strickland. I'm a great admirer of your work, Dr. Reed.
Ja, fura nevem. Nem szükséges ez.
What can you tell me about the Pembroke?
Well, it has always been an honor to work with Dr. Swansea. But with your arrival, I can't think of a better opportunity to learn about blood transfusion.
Do you need help with anything in particular?
Well, yes, maybe. I'm waiting for a batch of products I ordered for my personal research, yet my supplier seems to have vanished.
Do you want me to play the errand boy for you?
Oh no, Dr. Reed. But if you went personally to his shop, what with your reputation and all, he wouldn't dare to refuse the products I need.
I see. Well, give me the address, for I may pass by if I have time.
Új nyomozás.
You seem quite optimistic. It's a rare and precious attitude in these difficult times.
I'm convinced that this epidemic is a test of endurance and dedication for us men of science.
Questions remain about our capacity to resolve the situation.
True. Last summer, during the first wave of the epidemic, I used to joke with Milton about the extra work. We're not smiling now.
Hát jó sok munkájuk van, azt meg kell hagyni.
Please, could you tell me something about yourself?
I'm a great admirer of your work concerning blood transfusion, Dr. Reed. I run my own experiments. I'm convinced it's the future.
What made you choose to be a doctor?
I'm not ashamed to admit you and your work have inspired me. I am honored to have the opportunity to work by your side.
Hát végül is... Hézeg is azt mondta. Nem, hát szívesen segítek neki most miért?
It's always a pleasure to share scientific and medical knowledge with someone eager to learn. I'll be glad to help you if I can.
This epidemic may be the century's most terrible disaster, but I'm convinced that we, as doctors, are the only ones able to defeat it.
I based my technique on my mentor's research. He helped me perfect my method. What is yours?
I'd rather not talk about it. For now, it's just theories at first approach. My process is purely experimental and unsuccessful.
As long as you're cautious and methodical, you may remain empty-handed, but you won't fail.
You're not the first one to warn me, but I am convinced knowledge is the main weapon against the ravages of this epidemic.
Végülis van benne, meg jó azért a hozzáállása, hogy tényleg minél többet tudunk erről az egészről.
Goodbye, Dr. Strickland.
Na jó, de hát akkor fel kell kutatnom, hogy hol lett a adagja, a szállítmánya. Beszéltem Harvey Fiddikkel, mondta, hogy a francia háborúban ilyen műhelyeket épített, csak hát a feleségét így elvesztette konkrétan, mert bombázás tört ki a városba, és akkor ott volt pont a felség, ezt így elvesztette. Még szerencsé, hogy a gyerekei nem tudnak róla, még nem voltak ott. Ennyi információt tudtam meg beszéltem a vámpirágival is, hogy miért kötődik amúgy a csávóhoz. Mondta, hogy nem tudja igazából, hogy ez, hogy valami különlegesség van köztük. Na és akkor veled beszélek. Drága pipa, hogy is van ez, hogy pénzt kérsz az ágyakért?
Pepper, are you sure you want to leave this hospital?
To become a nurse was a little girl's dream. But in...
Nagyon büszke. Hát inkább ezt mondom.
You should be proud of what you've achieved. This hospital represents hope for many people in need of help.
Maybe you're right. But at the moment, I feel like we're just a cemetery waiting room.
Nagyon pessimista.
Goodbye.
Azt mondja, egy új nyomot. Még egy nyom kell róla. Miltonról 2. Ez az érdekes, hogy a Tlékaxamon nem tudok beszélni, tehát valószínűleg PN nem kell majd hozzá. Találtam egy ilyet, hogy Elwood orvos jakta, státusz, lábadozás vételen. A beteg arca megégett és eldeformálódott a háborús bombázásokból, még a legérsebb nyugtatókkal is azt állítja, hogy egyfajtában komoly fájdalmakat él. Ez a leégett fejcsávó. Helyett szövetek vizsgálata nem mutatja gyulladás, fertőzés vagy duzzanat. Nyomait, a hegei tiszták. Talán állandóan idegsérülés lehet. A beteg soha nem fejezi be az önmarcongolást a deformalitása miatt, de a túlélék bűntudata. Fantomfájdalom jelenik meg. Miért nem halt meg a társaival? Ahogy ez egy új nyom. Hát... Jó, és akkor hát feljöttem, hogy itt a lépcsőn, itt még nem voltam. Ez olyan boncteremnek tűnik, úgyhogy használt fényfűrész. Hát egy új fegyver. Beszéltem Thomas Elwooddal, hogy mégis mit gondolok a családjával kapcsolatban. Hát eléggé szomorú, hogy a történet, hogy a családja utasítja, csak azért, mert ilyen az arca. De szarják konkrétan, hogy háborús hős. Nem tekintenek rá, amúgy ezeket kell így nyomra akadni. Mikor beszélünk vele, akkor azt kell mondani neki, hogy ne egyengyálva nem bújhat el itt örökké, és csak akkor fogjuk megkapni ezt az egyik nyomot. Szerencsétlen flótás. És akkor még ezzel a csávóval nem beszéltem.
Good evening, sir.
Miért vagyok egy két feje magas?
I've already heard about you, Dr. Reed. I'm Milton Hooks, the ambulance driver for this shithole of a hospital.
That's quite a blunt introduction, Mr. Hooks.
You can call me Milton. I like to speak my mind, Dr. Reed. Perk of the job. Don't judge me, and I won't judge you.
I'm not sure I understand what you're talking about.
Well, I'm no doctor, but I'm pretty sure a gun can't be used as a surgical instrument.
You have a keen eye. I learned to shoot during the war, and have carried one ever since. Old habits die hard.
No need to explain.
Mindjárt pofájában nyomna, hogy tessék itt a fegyverem. Nem hiszed el?
I may have something for you.
Ó, hát igen, oda lehet adni a tárcáját, amit mondtam, hogy találtam egy képet. Hát, kevesnek kérdezem, hogy mi a helyzet.
How is the situation around here?
You want to hear the situation is all right? It's fucking awful. We lack everything.
Milyen igaz?
And it's getting worse every day.
Korvászalra helyzet van, nem finomkodik.
So what do you do exactly in this hospital? Apart from smuggling guns, I mean.
I've been an ambulance driver since too long, I guess. I bring sick people here night and day. It's a dirty job, but I get it done. Most of the time.
Since you're on the front line, how is the sanitary situation in this vicinity?
It's a complete disaster. It's even getting dangerous to enter some streets or buildings. Even the locals attack you.
Hát, járványhelyzet van. Mindenki úgy próbál túlélni, hogy csak tud.
It sounds like things have been a bit rough recently. What's happened?
Yesterday I got attacked by the patient I was bringing here. I escaped through the hospital's garden. but I lost my wallet when I was running.
You left an infected patient outside the hospital. That's incredibly dangerous.
Go do it yourself if you want, but be careful, Doctor. I'd rather not bring your dead body back.
Hát, van egy jó hír, hogy nálam a tárcád.
Are you really smuggling weapons through the hospital?
And why not? I've already been attacked by patients, you know. And by gang members willing to steal my money.
But you're not defending yourself. You're selling guns to civilians.
You keep people alive your own way, Doctor. I offer them another way to protect their health.
Na hát akkor adjál már valami jó fegyver.
Why do you have such a mediocre reputation among your colleagues, Milton?
Fuck them. Nobody knows the horrors I've seen since working here. This city was sick long before the epidemic, Dr. Reed.
I know it's a difficult task, but correct me if I'm wrong. Is this not the job you are paid to do?
I've seen babies left to die while their brothers were properly fed. Underage girls and boys sold to all manner of perverts.
I'm sorry, I don't know what to say.
Yeah, exactly. We lack words. So excuse me if I don't look on the bright side of life.
Hát eléggé dérülátó, de hát meg van ennek is az oka.
Do you know that Nurse Hawkins is thinking of leaving the hospital?
That's not a surprise. We've talked about it already.
Does it not bother you?
Sometimes I think she may be right. We should run away while we can. Question is, where can we go? Where is it safe?
Ott lehet, hogy már sehol. Na, lesz itt a tárcád.
I have some good news, Milton.
What? The epidemic's over?
I retrieved your
Bárcsak.
wallet with all the money and a certain picture.
Well, yeah, Pippa Hawkins is my girl. So what? Is it a difference of skin colour that bothers you?
Not at all, Milton.
Ja, még azt hiszi, hogy rasszista
Take
vagy.
this money anyway, to remind you to keep your mouth shut. Not everybody is as broad-minded as you, Dr. Reed.
Na. Ó, kösz a pénzt.
What's going on between you and Nurse Hawkins?
Pippa's tired. Tired of all this shit. Tired of all those corpses piling up. She's as depressed as I am.
You do realize you could both get fired. Hospital staff are not meant to have intimate relationships with one another.
Come on, Dr. Reed. Do you know how many rules are broken in this hospital every day just to keep it running? There's nothing wrong with what we're doing.
Végülis, a családban marad.
During the war, I witnessed a few couples just like you come together in difficult circumstances. It can be very damaging.
Maybe you're right. But we support each other. And that's all that matters.
Egy érdekes pár.
I'd like to...
Wise choice, Dr. Reed.
Na, miket lehet venni tőle? Milton sörétese. Hű, jó drága. A terembújrája. Töltény, sörétes tölt. Átlagos markolat rész. Hát ezek mind ilyen craftolni való cuccokhoz. Alumínium szám, kenőanyag, csavar. Nem rossz ez a sörétes. Na mindegy, majd megöllek érte. Csak még többet kell tudnom rólad.
Good evening, sir.
Még ezzel se találkoztam.
I believe we're going to be colleagues.
Reed, yes, I've been informed about your arrival. I'm Waverly Ackroyd. Welcome aboard, I suppose.
Does my arrival inconvenience you in some way, Doctor?
Tudtam,
Let us
nézem
just
a
say
poli.
that I don't particularly share Dr. Swans's enthusiasm for hiring you. What we need here are reliable professionals, not overrated dabblers.
Ja. Ezt most rám érti.
If you have a problem with me, Dr. Ackroyd, please feel free to tell me.
Dr. Swansea has imposed your presence on this hospital without asking anyone's advice. The benefit of his position. But I don't agree with it.
I know we've never met before, but I believe this hospital could use all the help it can get. You will agree with that, I'm sure.
Oh, but I have heard about you, Dr. Reed. Of course, you can't say the same about me, since I have not wasted my time courting the press.
Tehát konkrétan csak azért utál, mert hogy jó, híres vagyok. Semmi szükség a rossz indulatra. Az írtség egyáltalán nem tesz jót ennek. Azt mondja, hát nem tudom, legyen mondjuk. Legyen ez, jó.
There is no need for such animosity between us. Don't you think the epidemic is already enough to deal with?
That is one point we could agree on. And that is precisely why I want to be sure that you will be of help to this hospital instead of a burden.
Na, hát úgy lesz, úgyhogy neked kezdjél, öcsém, mert lefejellek.
Since your tenure in this hospital is longer than mine, perhaps you can tell me more about this place.
Let's just say I'm tired of the carelessness around me. I have always respected the skills of Dr. Swansea, but over time his enthusiasm has become displaced.
Carelessness? Exactly what are you talking about?
We're here to save lives. The people who trust us are not volunteering for experimentation. They're here to be healed.
I don't intend to run any radical experiments, Doctor. Even if I, as any good practitioner should, express an interest in pushing the boundaries of medical research.
Modern medical methods were created through audacity and ego. But there are rules in our line of work, and they're here to protect our patients.
System, ami Dr. House. Ilyen arrogáns, megképzelt, utálja, hogy valaki tényleg csak az egóriáról híres, és azt hiszi rólam, hogy nem értek semmihez.
Tell me, Waverly, what do you think of Dr. Strickland's enthusiasm for his experimental research?
Strickland is playing with his patients' lives for pride and glory. Now that, sir, is unethical.
Are you thinking about something in particular?
Harvey Fiddick needs delicate surgery. I believe we should stick to the usual procedure, but my young colleague obviously disagrees.
And are you not afraid that your rivalry with Strickland may be blinding you?
Rivalry? I guess you could call it that. But I will never be childish enough to let my personal feelings affect my judgment.
Why do you wish to lead this surgery?
I strongly believe that Mr. Fiddick should not be butchered to test an unproven procedure.
Bízom az ütőképessége. Konzervatív. Hát... Szemes véleményem úgy a csávóról, hogy... Látszik, hogy ért hozzá minden, csak... Én nem tetszik, hogy nem tetszik neki, hogyha másnak is igaza van, hogy más megoldást tud találna. Úgy van bele, hogy egy idő megoldás az csak is az övé lehet, de nem tudom, mondom ezt mondjuk.
I really hope you're right about this, Dr. Ackroyd. I'm trusting your judgment on this.
I'm not the kind of man who runs away from his responsibilities, Dr. Reed. There is no need for you to be looking over my shoulder.
Jó van. Mindjárt elhullottok, érted, egy könycseppet, jó? Csak várja. Mezőltettem az értékemet.
I don't know what you've heard about me, but I have already proved my value as a practitioner.
I don't question your skills, Dr. Reed, but your motive. Is it money, fame, or are you truly dedicated?
And what exactly is that supposed to mean?
I served in the war just like you. But unlike you, I did not use the wounded to play the modern sorcerer.
Be careful what you insinuate, Dr. Ackroyd.
I only want you to admit you used those men to improve your theories.
Már megint kekeckedik, úgyhogy ezt már nem fogom hagyni. Tudás a főfőnyék. Hát inkább ezt mondom.
This is ridiculous. My blood transfusion technique saved many lives, and you know it.
You see? That is exactly what I hate about people like you. You avoid this kind of accusation instead of facing reality.
Az egészet azt hiszi, hogy csak azért csináltam, mert híres akarok lenni, meg pénzecske. Nem is az emberek gyógyításáért teszem. Mutatni az orvosok karánja ez a csávó. Én nem hiába hívom Dr. House-nak inkább.
It seems you have bad memories of your military service.
I refuse to see this industrial slaughter as scientific progress. War only reveals the worst in men.
We can at least agree on something, Dr. Ackroyd.
Na, legalább valamiben egyetértünk, hát.
Thank you for your time. We'll talk later.
Jó van, Dr. House, viszlát. Megtaláltam a szobámat, hát szépen ki is van címkézve. Itt is össze lehet gyűjteni pár cuccot, de úgy szépen be van rendezve. Hát mondjuk otthonosnak nem mondanám. És itt találtam, itt az asztalon egy ilyen gyűjtető dolgot. Még hozzá cikk az ekonokról. Szupersebesség. Hát igazából a vámpírokról ír. Ezt, hogyha nem gond, szerintem nem olvasom fel végig. Nem annyira fontos, szerintem ez csak ilyen vámpíros dolog. Na, és akkor itt van a sárkány kard. Hát mert úgy a játékhoz megvettem a DLC-t, nem került csak talán 1-2 euróba. De megértem, mert ez piszkosul jól néz ki. Ilyen DLC fegyver. Most mi van? Ja. Felvettem a DLC ruhámat. Azt hittem, hogy beadtam, vagy valami. Dr. Swansea üzenete. Kedves Jonathan, megkértem Crane nőért, hogy foglaljon le önnek a szobát a második emeten. Blablabla. Hát igazából csak kifejezi, hogy szólt a többieknek, hogy hagyjanak pihenni, hosszú utam volt minden. Hát ez is egy ilyen gyűjtető levél. Tucli. Hát, hogy nézem, nincsen már semmi. Itt úgy lehet tölteni a töltényeket, lehet aludni. Meg fontos, hogy csak akkor aludjunk, véleményem szerint, hogyha mindenne meg vagyunk, amit eddig meg tudtunk csinálni. Mert itt a játékban úgy tudom, hogy a alvás az hát nagyon sok mindent reszetel, tehát a neutrán felek így újraélednek. Hát mondhatni olyan, mint a Lies of P-ba checkpoint, a szökőkút. Na és akkor remettek, van itt ez a virág, erre külön achievement van, hogyha 3 napig öntözzük, akkor kapunk egy achievementet, tehát meg kell locsolni, aludni kell egyet, meg kell locsolni, alusszunk egyet, meg kell locsolni, tehát így 3-szor ezt meg kell csinálni, és akkor remettek szépen kivirágzik ez, úgyhogy hát, hogy itt szakítok rá. A rokist meg is kell figyelnünk egy nyom megszerzéséhez. Ide kell jönni a pulthoz, csak be kell nyomni ezt a B-vel, ugye? És akkor így rátekinthetünk.
You don't mind if I search your pockets, do you, sir?
Egy hullárabló, hát gondoltam, hogy az...
I'm not stealing from you, mister. I'm only redistributing your belongings to people who need them more than you. You see, no one has claimed your body, sir, so it would be such a shame to bury you with your valuables. I will not forget you, sir, and I thank you for your generous donation.
Hát... Ez egész szemét dolog, de úgy érthető is, tehát hogy nézzük, most tényleg végszükséglet van. Tehát most eltemetni a földbe azokat az értékes holmikat, vagy lehet, hogy jó pénzt szolgálna. Van Tippetnek is egy ilyen rejtett nyoma, de nagyon gyorsan kell csinálnunk. Nem fogjuk tudni, hogy azt csinálja, hogy ilyen szemikon fog megjelenni. Meg így elindul felfele majd. Jó. Meg kell várni, hogy felmenjen. Nekünk el kell jönni itt ki. És akkor ide felugrani. És innen kell majd Tippet megfigyelni valamerről. Már jön is. Így beszúrja magát. Drogozik. Így. Ez egyik ilyen legnehezebb megfigyelés. Mert csak pár másodperc az egész.
Damn it! Why is this so difficult every time?
Hát ilyen adrenalinlöketet lök be magának szerintem, hogy ébren tudjon maradni, hogy tudjon dolgozni. Munkamániás.
That is better. That is better. I will make it through one more night.
Ja. Ilyen adrenalinlöket. Ez egyik legnehezebb ilyen nyom. Úgyhogy érdemes megcsinálni akkor, amikor látjuk, hogy indul felfele. Van még egy nyom, amit így kémkedhetünk. Itt a főbejáratnál fordulunk jobbra, és végigjövünk egészen idáig. És itt kémkedhetünk Mortimer után. Mert néha így beszokta zárni úgy a csajszi az ajtót, azt így elkezd beszélni. Nem halljuk, hogy mit. Na most. Igen. A francba, hogy nem bírok odaállni? Na, végre.
How can I be sure I'll not find your unconscious body in the house again?
I promise you, you'll not find my unconscious body.
For God's sake, how can you say such a thing?
How can you refuse to listen? I tried to warn you for so long.
No, I won't let my only son die. You promised me you'll stay alive.
Your son lied to you, like the whole world lies to us.
Ez most skizofrén? És ezután beszélnünk kell vele, mert hogyha beszélünk, akkor kapunk egy küldit.
Good evening, Doctor.
Ez nem tud olyat mondani.
Your son wished to die, Beatrice. Why did you hide such crucial information?
Are you not aware suicide is a crime? Mortimer could be thrown in jail. I can't let that happen. I won't.
I understand you fear the legal consequences, Mrs. Goswick. But don't you realize your silence significantly affects your son's case?
All my son needs is help and comprehension. Not judgment and punishment for what he may or may not have done.
De védi az drága egyetlen fiát.
Goodbye, Mrs. Goswick.
De ez is legalább egy új nyomot találtunk így.
Good evening, Mr. Goswick.
I'm okay.
Na és akkor ő fog adni nekünk egy új küldetést.
How painful.
So painful.
Akkor csak úgy látszik ez a személyes dolog.
Admit it, Mortimer. Your mother had you hospitalized here because you tried to kill yourself.
Yes, it's true.
All right then.
This is the first time we've really shared information about your case. Shall we call this progress?
Call it what you want, Dr. Reed.
You can trust me. I won't report you to the authorities. My one and only concern is your health.
I guess I should thank you then.
Can I help you in any way, Mr. Goswick?
I wrote a letter for my mother. She was supposed to read it after my death. But I suppose she doesn't have to read it now.
I see. And is this letter still near the place where you tried to take your own life?
Yes. And I don't want anyone reading my last words. I mean, I'm still here. If you bring me back that letter, then perhaps we'll talk.
Mortimer Goswick kulcsa. Jó, hát akkor vissza kell hozni neki a levelét, hogy kerüljön rossz kezekbe. Szegény srác. Csak családi dilemmák vannak itt. Komolyan ebben a játékban már tényleg úgy érzem magam, mint a Barátok Közben, hogy ez mit csinál, ez hogyan vélekedik erről, ez hogyan áll a doktorokhoz. Ez tiszta Barátok Közt amúgy ez a Vampyr. Az ember azt hinné, hogy tényleg ez egy Souls-like horror játék, hogy oda megyek, aztán szétbaszom a vámpírokat, puszta kézzel kiszívom a vérét, meg minden. Ez is majd meg fog történni, csak szerintem most nem ebben a részben, amit eddig felvettem, mert ebbe a... Hát már van vagy 50 perces szerintem a videó, és konkrétan csak figyelgettem, meg nyomozgattam, meg az NPC-kkel beszélgettem. Hát de legalább így megtudtunk egy csomó információt mindenkiről, hogyha megnézzük. Azért van jó pár nyomunk is, haladtam vele. Harveyról még kell egy, Stricklandre 2, Elwood megvan, te Vampirági, csak így fogom hívni, nem érek, hogy Telmának hívják. Még kellene róla 2, Clay Cox-szal nem tudok beszélni, majd szerintem csak pihenés után, meg kell neki 4. Mert most elmettek ugye beteg, meg minden, és akkor lehet, hogy ha alszok egyet, akkor majd felépül. Swansea-ról még kell 3, Rakisról még 1, Pippa Hawkins-t megtudtuk, meg is lehet nézni, és akkor rendes ilyen ágazatokba leírja, amiket tudunk róla. Miltonról is kell még 1, Tippetsről még 2, meg Bragnak, Gwinnett, hát róla még kell 2, és akkor még van itt 2 ismeretlen, ezt úgy tudom, hogy 2 őr lesz, de ezek csak akkor fognak megjelenni, hogyha alszok egyet. Úgyhogy következő részben majd azt tervezem, hogy esnek és megcsinálom ezeket a küldiket, amit legalábbis megtudok, és majd azután pihenek egyet. Úgyhogy következő részre tartogattam majd a mészállást, az ördöklést. Ugye akinek tetszett a videó, azzal találkozunk majd a folytatásban. Addig is, sziasztok!